We are the graduate students of Waukesha, and this is our story. We hope you learned something about us
and enjoy the show.
My name is Lerpuemu. As you can see in the board, the top one is spelled out in English and the bottom one is spelled out in Korean. I'm 17 years old and I came to Waukesha when I was 14 years old.
My name is Tablewa. I came to Waukesha when I was 16 years old.
My name is Lekla. I am 16 years old and I came to Waukesha when I was 12.
My name is Tuse. I'm 30 years old and I came to Waukesha when I was 11.
My name is Popso and I'm 14 years old and I came to Waukesha when I was 9.
My name is Tugler. I am 18 years old and I came to Waukesha when I was 14.
My name is Nana and I am 17 years old. When I came in Waukesha, I was 13.
My name is Lubway too. I am 15 years old. When I came to the United States, I was 12 years old.
Map of Burma, now it's called Myanmar. At the left side, there is 7 states in Burma. In the middle, where the arrow pointing is Burma and also Korean state. At the right side, which highlighted one is Korean state. The Korean people live in Southeast Asia and they have their own distinct language and culture. Between 6 and 7 million Korean people live in Burma. More than 140,000 Burmese Korean refugees have fled to Thailand to escape war and human rights abuses. 50,000 of these refugees have been resettled in other countries, including America, Canada, and Australia, and Europe.
We are Korean people. Most people here in America have never heard of us before.
People are confused by us. They think that we are Japanese or Chinese or Hawaiian native.
When we say that we are Korean, they then are still confused and say, "Oh, you're Korean."
No, we are Korean. Then they ask, "Okay, then where are you from?"
Our story is that we were born in Thailand in refugee camps. Our parents were born in Burma, in the current state of Burma, but they have to leave. The Burmese government came in to raid and destroy the village, and our parents have to flee for their lives.
The camp where they found safety were over the border of Burma in Thailand. It was in this camp on the Thai border where we were born.
We could not return to Burma or we would be killed. Also, the Thai government would not let us come in either. So we were people without a country.
Hello, my name is Nana. I'm going to talk about life in the refugee camps. In refugee camps, people live in a house that made out of bamboo, wood, and hay.
Refugees depend on aid organizations for food, then bring them rice, yellow beans, and fish paste to the camps. Refugees are not allowed to leave the camps. It is dangerous to leave the camps. Water is hard to get. There are only 2 times each day, in the morning and in the evening, when water is available.
One thing I miss about life in refugee camp is I miss my childhood friends. Even though they all went to other countries or came here, the memories will always stay with me.
One thing I miss about life in the refugee camp is I miss my relatives and playing with my childhood friends.
One thing I miss about life in refugee camp is going to jungle, miss my friends, and school.
The Karen people are said to have descended from the ancestors of the Mongolia people. According to historians, they were the first settlers in Burma and they named it Kola, the Green Land. The Karen people lived peacefully until the Burmans arrived. Under Burma rule, the Karen people suffered persecution, pain, and abuse, and many fled to the mountains and jungles. During World War II, when the British occupied Burma, the conditions of the Karen improved. But in 1942, the Japanese invaded Burma with the help of the Burma Independence Army, BIA. The BIA said that the Karen were spies and puppets of the British and began to attack the Karen in ethnic cleansing. Burma's independence. The Karen sent a representative to England after the war to ask for the creation of an independent Karen state. In 1948, Burma became independent from the British. The Burmese government did not give the Karen independence, so in 1949 a war for independence began.
Lewera da tewera kai tu kila mata u de da ne wa sumu mitie da le poki ai chu le ka le poki da awe no da su ko se lu da le khati wera ni khati ya ga ni tinya wa ka kala da lu tu to da wa tu khia da bo lu to lo khido ta khida at pati wala la plukul alul bloda và quả ở tại qua để đi tí lấy bây giờ nó khâu bây giờ 2 ký là thôi bây giờ 2 ký là tí lấy tàu vô rồi xong rồi qua để tí lấy qua để cái này qua để ta cái vô thì phải lấy bây giờ đủ là qua thế à vậy có rồi anh ấy cái sao vậy đó 2 ký là đó 2 ký là tàu vô rồi tôi cái yêu qua nhỏ lấy đây qua mà tí lấy đi đây. Hi,
my name is Popso. I'm going to talk about citizenship. We're not citizens of Thailand because we're people from Burma, and the Thai government would not let us become citizens of their country. We're also not citizens of Burma because we fled Burma and we cannot ever go back there. In the U.S., we'll finally have a chance to become citizens after we learn more about U.S. history, government and politics, and pass a citizen test after 5 years. So from now on, we're not citizens of any country. We live as refugees with only residency rights.
One thing I want you to know about me is I love education. I care about my family and my life. I don't waste my time.
One thing I want you to know about me is I love to go to the movie theater.
One thing I want you to know about me is I like art, design, and music.
One thing I want you to know about me is I like to sing, play soccer, and I love music.
One thing I want you to know about me is I like shopping and listening to music. I'm shy and funny too.
One thing I want you to know about me is I'm going to high school next year and I like to be around my friends.
Everyone should know about me is that I love music and love sports and love everything about my life.
My name is Tugler. I'm going to talk about life after arrival. Cultural shock. There are differences in food. American people eat burgers and pasta. Korean people eat rice, vegetable, and chili spicy. There are differences in clothing. American boys wear their jeans too low and their boxers are showing. Korean boys do not wear their pants low and their boxers do not show. Their lifestyle are changing. Some now don't even know how to wear Korean clothes. There are differences in school. America, buses don't have to wear uniform. School spirit is big, a lot of activity. Korean, no school buses. We have to wear uniforms, no school spirit, no activities. There are other differences. No electricity in the camps or schools. The sunlight is only light. Girls and boys sit in different seats. The language used are very different.
Advice for teachers. What can you do to support refugee students? Tell students not to worry because it makes them feel relieved. Learn about the student and their culture. Encourage. Invite students to share their knowledge with classmates. Speak more slowly and use simple vocabulary. Assign a student buddy to help show refugee students around. Parent outreach. Help refugee parents understand the U.S. educational system and how they can best help their child to succeed. Have a study class to help students on any academic subjects. Watch out for bullying from other students.
Where I'm from, everyone is scared. There's no safe home. Where I'm from, everyone is uneducated. I am from a place where dreams cannot become reality, where people have to run from bullets and are forced to flee their homes. I am from a place where tears stream down from everyone's face, and those tears will keep on streaming down until that person go up to a better place. But where I'm from, faith never really goes away, because faith is our strength, and culture is our heart. I am from a place that runs by dictatorship for over half a century, and somehow my people still manage to survive. Where I'm from, people treat us like a piece of trash, and tell us we are a waste on earth. People treat us like animals. They think they can take our families away from us anytime they want. But they are wrong. Nobody owns anybody, and everyone is free. Where I'm from, school is our only future, but that future never really exists. My people cannot go to school, even if they wanted to. Where I'm from, my people don't know what their life's going to be in the next hour or two. Where is our home? We don't really know. But all we know is that one day, we're all going to be free. free as a bird, and fly high in the air like a freedom flag. And after that, I can finally say, I am from the land of freedom.
Like this one.
Nice. It's okay.